Hello and welcome to ForeverWell Combo. My name is Maureen. ForeverWell Combo is a combination of cardio and strength, and it is here on our virtual Y as well as on our Facebook page. On a virtual Y, it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on Thursdays, we're here on Facebook. What I got going on today, of course, a bottle of water, have water handy, and I have a set of optional hand weights. I say optional because we don't know what you have at home, and anything that you have to work with is just the right thing today. I also have a chair for some stability work, and if you need it to hold on to for some of the cardio work that we do, you can hold on to the chair. You can also use a wall, a closed door, a counter, anything that works to hold you stable, in particular at the end of the class. We are going to start the music. I'm going to start the music, and we're going to get going with our warm-up. Warm-up time is the time to get going on checking in with your body. What does your body need today? What do you have access to today? And I hear that the music did not start, so I'm going to step off screen and get that going. All right, here we go. Third time is the charm. Let's take a big breath in through the nose and bring the air out through the mouth. Let's do that again. Big breath in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's march it out. Just a little march. Check in. What does your today body need? What do you have access to today? Find that beat to start. That helps you bring your mind and your body together so we can work in sync. Stay right here. Then toe tap in front on the right. Tap it out. Add a little punching arm. Change that punch in front to a cross in front. All right, stay here. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and we switched legs. So we're moving over to the other side. 4, 3, 2, tap in front again, tap in front, cross the body. Let's make this bigger. Bigger arms, bigger legs. Now tap it out to the side. Little switch up there. Crossing in front. 4, 3, 2, arms in, legs in, step it side to side. Make it a little bit bigger. Take up more space. If you have that space, make it a wider stance. If you don't have a lot of space, then you're making the movements bigger so that they can be more intense. All right, 4, 3, 2, let's tap behind. Tap behind. We got that hinge in front. Brace your core and punch front, punch it front. Stay here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, let's march it out. Bring those heel digs in front, tap your heel. So it's a little bit of a dynamic calf and hamstring stretch. Can you bring it down a little bit deeper? Running arms. Now change the arms and push in front, or lift, lift. Not pushing yet. All right, stay here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, now push front. Just like you're doing a push-up, opening up the chest and squeezing at the back. We're gonna do single, single, double, other side, single, single, double, change it up again, single, single, double, march on the right, right leg. Big breath in and release. We're gonna pause right here and rotate through the hips. Now that we got the blood flowing, let's get the joints a little bit loosened up and reverse. All right, we're gonna march on that left lead right here. Bring the arms up high and down low. Again, big breath, arms swooping up. Let's bring it down. One more time, bring it up and hold it out. Step it out wider. We're going to bring our attention to the waist. Come side to side. So isolating at the waist. So trying not to pull the arm, but move at the waist. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, last set. Right there, come back to the center. We're going to come down and up. So a little bit of a squat, warming up the quads. Little check-in with this squat. Always initiating a squat from the hips and reaching the butt behind. All right, let's add some arms. Arms going up overhead. Raises the heart rate just a little bit. Doing these squats using our large muscle groups brings that heart rate up as well. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's march it out. Stay wide. Then tap it out, reach over, up and over. Stretching out the sides of the body. 4, 3, 2, reach and turn. Turn at the waist. Stay here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's reach up over. Stretching out the sides of the body and punch overhead. 4, 3, 2. Reach and turn. 2 more right here. Then arms and legs and march it out on this left side. Take a big breath in and release. Bring the shoulders up, back, and down. That's kick in front. Kick and reach. Stay here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Knees up, arms up, and push the sky, the ceiling. And really get that big movement in. Now I have pretty high knees going up. If you are not that flexible or it doesn't feel good on your hips, you can stay down low. But let's get the intensity up wherever you are. We are going to move into some steady state cardio. Then the second part of the class will be strength. So we're going to do some steady state cardio to begin. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and tap it out. Tap it out right here. Adding arms. All right, you can add rotation. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, tap it back. 4, 3, 2, out to the side. 4, 3, 2, bring it back. 4 steps to the back. Out to the side. One more time right here, go back. 4, 3, 2, out to the side again. 4, 3, 2, step it back for 4, 4, 3, 2, now 4 knees right here. 4, 3, 2, out to the side. 4 steps to the side, then step it back. 4 times. 1, 2, knees up. 4, 3, 2, out to the side. 4, last one right here, step back. 4, 3, 2, knees up. 4, 3, 2, last one, step it out. 4 out to the side, 4 back. Knees up for 4, add arms up overhead. 2 more, then march it right here. Kick in front, left lead, front and punch, foot toward the opposite hand, toward opposite foot. All right, add arms up and over. If you want, you do need that shoulder mobility for this to work. Stay here, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, let's march it out. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna go out to the side. We're out to the side, bring it in, other side. So coming out and in, this is the beginning move. Stay here and add arms. Stay with this stepping side to side. Now check it out. You can bring it down lower. Here's where we got some cardio and strength going. Try not to just throw your arms out. Really work the deltoids right there. Blow your air out right there. All right, we're gonna go out, in, out, in. I'm gonna add on right in the center, starting with this leg. Out, push it up, bring it down, go out, in, up, and down, out, in. Lift up, bring it down. You do not have to come up off the floor, just reaching out to the side, up. You can add that little pop if you want more. Now we're speeding it up. Out, in, pop. Out, in, pop. Just do a few where we're bumping up the intensity. Bring the heart rate up. You got this. Using the core, using the quads. Bringing the heart rate up by bringing our hands overhead. One more set. You got this. Last one. And march it out. Right leg. Take a big breath in and release. Did your heart rate go up just a little bit from that steady state? Let's bring it back to steady state. Forward and back. V-step. We're out. Out. Bring it back. In. In. Go slow. Find that positioning. Let's speed it up. Out, out, in, in. So it's a forward back, making your body draw a V. You can add arms right here. All right, you want more? Bring it deeper so that as you step up, you're in a squat. Down, down, and back. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, on this one, change to the other side, tap and go out, out, in, slow it down, get that footwork, one more time, then speed it up, right here, it's out, out, in, adding arms, out, in, going lower if you want more intensity. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, last one, switch feet, go for 4, 3, 2, switch feet right here, other side. We got 2 more. Last one, 2 to the right, 2 right, bring it to the left for 2, back to the right for 2. We're gonna switch it up. Coming up, we got some singles. One more set with 2s. Other side. Now single it out. Right here, it's out, out, and switch. Add those arms. Now we're gonna change that step if you want. You can reach around and make it a circle. Adding that low step that brings your heart rate up by bringing the blood to your quads. Stay here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. March it out. Right leg, right. Tap it out to the right in 4, 3, 2, 2 taps. Tap, tap, step it back for 2. Tap, tap, back for 2. Again, add those arms. Tap it out for 2. Go again. Back for 2. We're going to add on. At the end, add 2 knees. Knee, knee. Then tap it out for 2. Go back. 2 knees. Right here. Tap it out. Bring it back. Then add those knees. 2 taps. 2 tap back. 2 knees. Then march it out. Right here. Take a big breath in and release. Let's take a very quick water break, but keep your feet moving. And we're going to come back and do a little bit more cardio before we add our weights. So grab your water. I'm going to be a good example. We are marching on that right side. Step out, step in. Just wait for that music to come in. All right, we got it. Add lifting in front, right here. Blow your air out. We're working hips. We're working shoulders. We're working core. And of course, our quads. They're getting so strong. side to side, squatting it out. One more each side. Stay down here and pulse. Stay down low, so check it out. I'm gonna step out to the center here. Take a peek down, make sure you can see your toes. You are so strong. Stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it up and march it out. Stay wide. Wide right here for 4, 3, 2. Cross punch in front, cross punch. And tap the toes. Add that rotation. So work your core. Got 4, 3, 2. Let's hook in front. Hook. All right, check out my hips. I rotate and tap the toe, and I'm pushing through using my abs, using my biceps. My shoulders are away from the ears. All right, we're gonna feel that core a little bit more right here with a double. Bring it other side. Again. One more set. Then single it out. Got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, uppercut and push. I'm still pushing those hips through. Strong hips, strong core. So doing this kickbox moves, they give us some core work, some bicep work, some hip work, some leg work. It's cardio and strength. All right. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, cross in front, cross. We're gonna speed this up in 4, 3, 2, watch me here. Speed your arms. Stay down low, work those legs. All right, can you bring it lower? Cross in front. You're in a low plie right here, 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it up and cross, tap. Stay here, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, let's speed it up again. Faster arms, bring it down low, stay low, stay here, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, last one, right there. Let's bring it up, bring those arms up, bring them down, stay in this wide stance. Let's turn the toes out. So external rotation at the hips. We're gonna come down and lift it up. So down, arms come up, lift. Blow your air out right there. We got 3 more. Last one, right here, bring the arms down. Come down lower, hold right here and pulse. The pulse is coming up, so you're squeezing at that inner leg, using our own body weight to get stronger. Stay here, 4, 3, 2, drop it down, stay down. If you want, you can come in a little more narrow. We're gonna lift one heel, then drop it down and pulse. Really working that inner leg now. Standing up tall. Head and neck in alignment with the rest of the body. Stay here, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop that heel down, other heel comes up, take a break if you need to. Then join me back here and pulse, squeezing that inner leg. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop the heel, shake it out and walk it in or step it in. Keep the feet moving. Stay right here for 4, 3, 2, set it up for a narrow squat. So how are those legs? You feeling those quads? We got just a little more for the lower body before we move to our hand weights. All right, let's set it up. Toes are forward. Our feet are a little bit out past the hips. Come into that squat and then come back up. Come into that squat and come back up. Last time this way, come down, take a look, make sure that you can see your toes. The squat, it's initiating from your hips. And in fact, when you're in this position, you should be able to lift your toes if you are really coming back. You can also hold on to the chair in that position. All right, let's add on. We're gonna bring our knees up right here. Lift, come down. Every time you're lifting, you're coming down into a squat. Push your arms back. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's march it out. We're gonna add on to that. Grab some water, and if you have hand weights, grab your hand weights. We're gonna come back to those squats and pushing back. So using our triceps, using our weights to target our triceps just a little bit more. So come back here, set it up. We won't go right away into those squats. We get a little break. Step out wide and look down. Make sure your toes are forward, knees are soft. Pelvis neutral, shoulders up, back, and down. We're gonna lift up, hammerhead curl. Check in with your knees. There's a soft micro bend. Don't lock your knees. Every time you contract right here, blow the air out. And watch that swing. So don't swing into that bicep curl. Lift with that contraction at the bicep. Stay right here for more. 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it down. Step in a little narrow. Add the squat. Remember that squat, it's really easy once you add the weights to lose that form. So same form as before. One more thing. I want the heart out toward me. Unless you're not watching, so I want your heart out straight. All right, we're gonna add that knee lift. We're down and lift, down and lift, down, lift. Gonna add on right here. It's down, push back, push back. So coming up, push, down, and up. It is hard, I know. You can have the weights or take them out. We got balance, we got core, we got biceps, we got triceps, so much going on. All right, let's do 4, 3, 2, blow your air out right there, and march it out. Did you feel your heart rate go up? That's gonna happen once we add the weights. It might go up a little bit. All right, let's step it out wide. Toes are forward. One weight here at the hip. We're gonna take this other weight, reach down toward the toes, and then draw the elbow back, keeping the shoulder down, and just opening the chest and squeezing at the spine. Lean, so we're coming into basically kind of a side lunge. Blow your air out right there at the top. Pull, open. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Bring the weight down to this side. Come to the other side. Open it up. So driving your elbow back, reaching down, flat back, hinging to this side, and driving the elbow behind. Here we go. Blow your air out right there. We're gonna do 6 more right here. I think that'll make us pretty even. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it in. We're gonna step it in, take one weight and set it down. Grab water if you need some water or you want some water. We're gonna bring that weight in front. Bring the feet together. You can stay here if you want to. Bring your feet all the way together and touching. As soon as your feet are together like this and touching, you may find yourself a little bit off balance. So make sure that you balance how much off balance you let yourself be. All right, we're gonna come to the center with this weight and rotate, come back to the center. And trying to have that rotation come from the waist. Check in with the knees. There should be a little micro bend right at the knees. All right, come back to the center and speed it up. So the lower part of the body stays still. Move that weight using the weight. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Come back to the center. Bring it down and up. So a little bit of extra bicep curl right here. Breathe in through the nose, then out through the mouth. How are you doing? Come back to the center and rotate right here. Rotate. Keep the lower body still and facing straight. Let's speed it up just a little bit. 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Shake it out. Now you can step out just a little bit wider, and we're going to grab our second weight and come back to that wide position. We're going to hinge forward. Check in with the knees. Your legs are going to bend just slightly, so I don't want them to bend too much. If they bend too much, now you're in a squat. Our legs are straight, but there's a little micro bend in the knees. Weights are down, and open it up. So this flat back hinge forward is really important. It changes up what muscles we're working. We are working our lat muscles, the lower back at the sides. I want you to think about squeezing a pencil at your spine and open up right here, watching that your head and neck are in alignment. How are you doing? Stay here 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it down and bring it up. Keep the weights in front. Bring them all the way in front. Get that soft bend in the knee, then zip up. Front row. Blow your air out right there. And drive the elbows up. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one right here. And let's shake it out and step it out. Feet are going to be just a little bit past the hips. Knees are soft, shoulders up, back, and down. Bring the palms forward toward me and elbows out away from the waist, and bicep curl. So something I want you to check in with. You should not be gripping your weight. You can release. See, I have fingers not even gripping. It's that contraction right here at the bicep that's lifting the weight up. And control it through the bicep so you're not swinging it up. All right, we're going to change up the count. We're going to go up, up, and slide down. 1, 2, slide the weight down. Up, 1, 2, slide it down. Come halfway, all the way, and glide it down again. Half, full, glide right there. 2 more, halfway, full, glide down. 1 more, half, full, glide it down. Single it out for 8, 7, 6. You are in control. I know you're tired maybe. 3 more, 2, last one. Finish it out and release. Take those weights, let them roll. If you're working with weights, let them roll down to the fingers and release. We're going to take 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and let's set this up. Let's take a moment and really set this up. Both toes are facing forward and the hips are facing forward, and you hinge just a little bit. If you find, and this is a really common thing, that your back toes want to face out, how you make an adjustment is step out a little bit wider or make your stance a little more narrow. So find that way where you can get in really good alignment. 1 weight right here at the front, hinge forward, and bring this weight right at the hip. This is start and stop. Elbow is aiming back. We're going to do triceps. A little more tricep right here. So I'm going to set it up so you can see at the side. Find a spot on the floor that you can look at That keeps your head and neck in alignment. So that's going to be down and slightly ahead. You got 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. Bring that weight down in front. Drive the elbow back. Now here's what I want you to pay attention to. So I'm coming forward so you can see we're driving back. It's not opening up. It's driving straight back. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Come on down and come up to standing. Bring that back foot in. You can still be in a split stance position, just not that full hinged position. We still got this one arm working, and we're going to lift up and down. Now we're working that deltoid, which is that shoulder muscle on the outer arm. And you can be with that straight arm, or you can have the 90-degree angle. And what you have to do by us doing one side, doing these unilateral moves, is you have to stabilize on the other side. Let's do one more right here, and bring it in. Bring that weight down, and we're going to switch it out. Shake everything out. 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. Take the time to set things up. Toes are forward. Hips are squared forward, and then hinge. This weight is just going to stay right here. Just adds a little something. All right, blow your air out. Let's set up that tricep. So elbow is back, and that's going to stay stable. We're going to kick it back. Pause right there. Resist. Resist that swing. Push it back, bring it in. Back and in. I think we got 6 more to be pretty even. 2 more right here. 2. Last one. Bring it in, bring it down, and pull. So we're still in that hinged position. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here comes that last one right here. Bring that weight down and come up. Step that back leg in just a little bit, but you're still in that split stance position. Deltoid lift, one side. Now really watch. It's really easy to get that swing in. Just have a lift and lower. If this longer lever is a little too hard, come to the 90-degree angle. But having your whole arm come up as one unit and down as one unit. So not lifting at the elbows, but lifting at the deltoid, that outer shoulder muscle. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Bring that weight down and roll everything back. We're going to set the weights down and grab some water. I'm going to pull out the chair. We'll do a little bit of leg work. So I'm going to pull out my chair. You can do this again. You can have a chair, a wall, a counter, something stable that you can hold on to. And we're going to set aside the weights and safely setting the weights down, bending the legs. All right, come to one side of the chair. Toes are facing forward. Hand on the chair or hand on the wall. If you're using a wall, make sure that your hand is not up here, up above your shoulder, but it's down either below your shoulder or in line, slightly in line. All right, shift your weight into this leg that's closest to whatever it is that you're holding on to. Shift your weight, not leaning, but shifting. We're going to take this outer leg and bring it out, and this time we're going to internally rotate from the hip. So the heel is pointing out, toes are pointing in, and we're going to come back in. So lift out, rotate, and glide in. Lift out, rotate, and glide in. Very small movement. And if you're new to doing that internal rotation that way, it might feel like you're not doing anything. So what I want you to do is bring your hand right back here to your glute, just the back of your hand, and just see if you can get that glute muscle to activate, because your hand is there and you can feel it. All right, we're going to come out internal rotation, and bring it back in again. Come out, internal rotation, and come back in. It's not coming from that foot turning in. It's coming from that rotation at the hip. Really important to get the glutes going. And release. I know when you're standing there like that, that other leg gets a little tired, so just shake it out. We're going to do this internal rotation again, but do something else a little bit different. Shift into this standing leg. Knee is soft, holding on. I have you holding on because that allows us to target the muscles versus just trying to get balance in there. That's a whole different thing. All right, we're going to do that. Internal rotation. Heel is out, toes are facing in, and lift and lower. So check it out. I'm still standing up tall as I'm lifting and lower. It's not a very big movement. You can bring your hand back there, feel that activation, and make sure that you breathe. We got 4 more. 3, 2, here comes that last one, and bring it in. Well, let's release that hip. So take this hip, or take this leg, and release it. You can hold on to the chair if you like, step behind, or step all the way around and push your hip out, just loosening up and getting a little release at the hip. And shake it out. Let's come to the other side. So we're going to do that same thing with that internal rotation. So that means my hip is rotating inward. Hand on the chair, hand below the shoulder. So whether you're on a wall, counter, wherever you are, make sure that hand is below the shoulder. We are going to shift into the standing leg. That outer leg comes up. You're going to come out, rotate in, and return. Bring it out, internal rotation, and bring it in. Really small move, and making sure that it's not coming just from the ankle. Bringing your hand back to the glutes so that you can feel that. And this side might be a little bit harder, right? Because you were already standing on that leg, or using that leg as your support. And bring it in. Let's do a couple more. Come out, internal rotation, bring it in, bring it out, internal rotation, and bring it in. Shake it out. And if you were holding your breath, sometimes when you're doing those small movements and it's something new, it's really easy to get into just holding your breath. Let's come back to this good, tall, strong posture. And shoulders are down, soft knee. Shift into this standing leg, internal rotation. Now we hold this and lift. The lift is coming from the glute. So we're working a lot of glute medius, that part of the glute muscle that's right in the middle there. Remember to breathe out and not just hold your air. Let's do 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, here comes our last one, and shake it out. We're going to do the same thing on this other hip, so stepping behind or stepping all the way around and push your hip out. Nice. And release. Let's do a little more release through the hip, so roll through that hip joint and reverse. All right, let's take a big breath in through the nose and blow it out. One more time, big breath in through the nose and blow out. I'm going to set my chair behind and a little bit out of the way. We're going to do just a little bit more standing. Step out wide, turn your toes out. If that doesn't feel good, you can stay with this toes facing forward if you like. We're going to drop down. So wherever you are, you're dropping down. If your toes are out, your butt is going straight down. If your toes are forward, you are going to come a little bit into a squat. We're going to bring the fingers up to the base of the skull, and then using the obliques, we're going to come to one side, shortening that distance between the top of the hips and the bottom of the rib cage. Come in and contract and release. Contract and release. When you're coming up, I want you to think about lifting from the other side of the body. So you're contracting here and lifting on this side. All right. So it takes mind to the matter to get the right muscles working. One more thing to check in with. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. All right, we're gonna do a little set of crunches. Crunch right here, one side. Get that pulse going. That works those muscles a little bit harder. Stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Bring it up, come to the other side, and we're gonna crunch and lift. Crunch and lift. So again, shortening that distance between the top of the hip bone, the bottom of the rib cage, and then lifting up from this side. So crunch and lift, crunch and lift. All right, you ready for that pulse? Right here, pulse it out, right here. It's gonna work the front as well. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the center. Open up the arms. Take a big breath in. And release. Step the feet in a little more narrow and come into good, solid posture position. Toes are forward. Knees have a slight bend, and we're stepped out a little bit out past the hips. Pelvis is neutral. Shoulders come up, back, and down. We're going to take a big breath in. Drop the shoulders down and face your hands toward each other. Thumbs are facing behind. Come to a T position. Thumbs still facing behind. And open the chest and come back to the center. Open the chest and come back to the center one more time. Open the chest and come back to the center. Take a breath in. Keep that position right here. We're going to come to goalpost and glide up and glide down. Glide up, glide down. One more time. Glide. Like, think about the backs of your hands gliding down a wall. Open it up to a T, up to a Y, up to an I, and back to the T. Palms are up. Goalpost, Y, I, and back to the T. One more time. Goalpost, Y, I, and back to the T. Bring everything down. Roll the shoulders forward and back. And release. Take a big breath in through the nose, bringing good energy in and pushing out. Step out a little wider. We did a lot of inner leg work today. We're going to shift to one side, really watching that the knee does not go out past the other side. You can step out wider if you want a deeper stretch in your inner leg. Otherwise, you can stay right here. We're going to glide over to the other side. Get a stretch on the other side of the leg. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Come back to the center. Bring this hand to the thigh. So we have both hands on the thighs in a wide stance. Tuck the chin to the chest. Roll the pelvis forward. Really opening up the spine, the lower back. Come back to flat back. Come down a little bit deeper if you can. Roll up, chin to the chest, rounding the back more this time, and then come back to the center. We're going to bring one shoulder to one side, come back to the center, and then other shoulder to the other side, and then back to the center. Tuck the pelvis in, chin to the chest, roll everything up, shoulders are coming up and around. Walking in, 1 foot or 2, or stepping in and release. We're going to take one arm up and release the tricep. Make sure this shoulder stays down. Other tricep, continuing to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, continuing to keep those soft knees. We're going to release and bring that hand back to the shoulder. So you have both elbows sticking out and your hands up at the top of the back. Drop your shoulders away from the ears, and then if you can, lift from your elbows and push back. So getting just a little bit more opening and release. Let's do that again. Push back and release. Let's bring those arms down. And again, rolling forward and back at the shoulders, getting that release. And breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's nod yes. Continuing to check in with those knees, making sure that they're soft. Let's come back to the center and nod no. Not forcing it. The rest of the body stays still. Let's even it out and come back to the center. One ear to one shoulder. Bring that opposite arm out. Bring the same side hand and bring it up toward the ear. And if you want, you can give a little bit of a tug, feeling that lengthening from the hairline all the way to the edge of the outer shoulder. Release your hand and drop your chin down to the chest and roll up other ear to other shoulder. Bring the opposite arm out and the same side hand up toward the ear and add just a little pressure so that you lengthen between the hairline and the edge of the shoulder. Release and come down to the center, dropping the chin to the chest. And roll back up, holding in this good posture position. Then let's take a big breath in, bringing good energy in and push out. Let's do that one more time. Bring good energy in and bring the hands to the top, opening up the chest, and always thanking our bodies for what they have done for us today. I thank you so much for working out with me on our virtual Y. Coming up at noon, so just in a few minutes on the virtual Y, we have another class coming up called Total Strength, and I'd love it if you would join me if you are a member and would like to come and try this new class. Have a great rest of your day.